right, the good word on the street is Cleveland. I'll put it on the screen if I remember. A lot of people around the Cleveland, Cavaliers, um, the Cleveland Brown reporters are saying that Shedeur Sanders ain't getting no burn. They say even at practice squad quarterback, Bailey Zappi is, getting the scout team quarterback, and they ain't giving Shedeur no burn. None. Um, uh, So people saying, hey, they need to go start Shedeur, or they need to go start brother Dylan Gabriel. Uh, it's pretty much Dylan Gabriel. They not giving him no reps, no nothing, and they making his father pay for trying to control the draft. And check out the NFL playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that's you gonna trust your dad's judgment. You gonna trust what he's trying to do what's best for you, and that's why the Browns owner put his hands up and say, well, I didn't really want to draft this guy. Andrew Berry drafted him, and I think Andrew Berry, he want to play him, and it's a power play. NFL basically unofficially suspend him for a year. And this is when they talk about there's no such thing as systematic racism or oppression or nothing like that. I mean, when we get in talking about freedom of speech, ain't really no freedom of speech, because if you say the truth, your will be penalized for. How many, if you say what they want and you say what aligns with their agenda, it shows every day. We see a lot of people have a lot of followers and subscribers across multiple platforms, right? And they're trash. The message is trash, So when I hear people say things like that, man, and I laugh, but he's learning the hard way. And they want to break him. They want to make him give up. They want him to act out of character. They want him to say something that's conduct detrimental to the team. I'm telling you what they want. Think about it. Think about this real quick, right? Sean Payton was yelling at Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson he kept it 100, never got out of character. People were saying, oh, he just seems disingenuous. He seems fake. He seems phony. Why does he stand up? They want to see Russell Wilson get out of character so bad so they can say, I told you he ain't shit like me. That's what it's boiled down to. You have to remember that. When people keep poking at you, joning at you, when people be trying to get a rise out of you, real talk, when people be trying to get something out of you, they be trying to poke the bear. And when you flip out, then they play victim. Oh, look at him. And that's why it's important to keep your cool. And when they have that saying, never let them see you sweat. That's why that saying is so important. Honestly. That's why that saying is so important. Never let them see you sweat. That's why that saying is so fucking important, bro. I'm telling you, I did a video and I talked about this with Big Bank and Young Thug. I don't know what channel I'm gonna put it on yet. They want to be like, you ain't shit like the rest of us. And it's unfortunate, but for him, and I know his father coaching him through it, talking him through it. Kevin Stefanski giving him that bum ass offensive line. They're trying to make him look bad. And ain't none of these black players, ain't none of these guys on the media that's in the media or that talk about it. Can't none of them, gonna put they reputations and their names and their deals on the line for Shedeur Sanders, especially the people who got the same color as Shedeur Sanders. People, oh, he rich, he'll be all right. That's how people look at it. They don't look at the system. It's the system. But can't get better if you don't play. But guess what? If I'm him, I'm staying in that playbook. I'm seeing who I can throw to after practice. Or I'm seeing what I can do going through film. But the number one thing about it is this: take the father out of it. They don't like the braggadocious stuff, right? You notice that with non-black. Why you got to be so bright? A lot of that is this: one, they don't understand it, and two, they'll never get it. They never can be it. They can never have that swagger. They like the music. They like you, on the field scoring for their team. They can never understand the swagger. But you know what? They all, if you ask they women, and in America starting to get bold. You starting to have Indian women jump ship from their tradition. You starting to say Arab women jump ship from their tradition and start messing with black dudes and all that type of white dudes and stuff. The thing about it is this: all they women want it though. They can sit there and lie, or those guys are ghetto, and then they will let you smash in a New York second. But a lot of guys really hate that because they can't be that. You hear guys and guys be like, "Oh, you need the looks max, and you need to. I shouldn't have to comb my hair, brush my hair. I shouldn't have to dress a certain type of way." And a lot of people don't want to put that leg work in. Going to the gym. I know. Guys I talk. I want you to get in the gym, and oh man, it's just too much work, and I don't want to go to the gym. I just be looking at niggas like, all right, you already lost right then and there. It's just too tiring, and I'll be listening to y'all. All right. But Shedeur, he getting his trials and tribulations, but can't beat the system. But when brothers started to create their own shit, then they want to tear it down. They want to steal it. I don't get it. But until people start to, until black people start getting together and supporting each other and not supporting their product and supporting our shit, I think then we'll be fine off. But we can't galvanize everything they did. They even getting to the point where pushing interracial relationships. I never thought that. They're pushing interracial relationships, which is crazy. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.